I came to East High. That was circa 1970-72. That was when Nashville decided finally under public and court pressure to integrate the school system. One of the great challenges for African-American kids during that time or any time when they move from a segregated African-American experience into an integrated experience, the question is, can you be successful? Will you be accepted? East High did that. They validated me, particularly Richard Hooper and Algebra 2, who really held the rigor. It really helped me excel.
I taught Algebra 2, right up here in room 408, right above us.
Your analytic geometry helped me. Providence and just some natural interest in that stuff helped me out. If I had not had that class, I might not be standing here.
The light is on Dr. Churchwell, but I am basking in some of the reflective light.
From my vantage point now as an educator, as a professor, it's very clear having the right set of teachers and the opportunities really set you on a path to success.
Andre's role today is that he's Vice Chancellor for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for Vanderbilt University.
I've been working to advance the principles of diversity and inclusion for the university, building in either teaching programs or policies and actions to advance and further diversity and inclusion at the school.
The impact that has on thousands and millions of people is extraordinary. I mean, there's a multiplier effect. He's nourished by the impact on people around him, not by things he's done. It's about what's happened as a result of all these efforts. That's true role modeling and true leadership.
When you're a preteen, you're in 7th and 8th grade, sometimes the world turns upside down for you. At that time, it was difficult to read and to focus. And I remember Mrs. Anderson, she would go above and beyond. After taking just one semester of her class, it really made sense and it really made everything come to life. And at that moment, I realized it's all about the teacher. They have a passion for people and a passion for kids. And I think that really kind of bled over into the work that I do even now. I take it upon myself to make sure that the Hispanic community can integrate well. We're trying to help create the programs that are necessary to help teachers, to help administration, to help the community, to help families be able to work together for education for our kids.
Everything that is done in this plaza improves the community, enhances the community, but it also brings people along, saves their lives, so to speak, or allows them also to have a life that is full and that allows them to really reach their potential.
She will always see the individuals as one. She doesn't see the language, the color, nothing. She always see what can she learn from others and how she can help.
So I attribute that to a teacher pouring into me and making a difference in my life. And that's what I can do for the next generation. It's passing the torch. It's passing it on. I love to inspire kids to read, to want to learn, to ask the questions, and to think outside of the box, because that's what those teachers did for me.
I remember a very segregated environment where blacks lived on one side of the town and attended certain high schools or middle schools, and then whites lived on the other side of town. I had the experience of actually being the first group that were bused across Nashville to achieve racial integration back in the early 70s, and that was at North High. And that was really the first time in my life that I realized that I was in a failing school. The quality of education wasn't the same across town. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Lee Public Schools. I think the opportunity to receive a good education shouldn't be depending on what area code you live in. Part of my commitment and why I serve LEAD is to ensure that some of the most underserved communities in Nashville have the opportunity to get a great education.
Dwayne is a great businessman. He is a self-made man, and he has given back to this community and now is giving everything he has to education, and I can't think of anyone more worthy of this Hall of Fame recognition.
If I could sum him up in one word, it would be resilient. He's a product of Nashville. He has given his life's work to bridging that gap, not only in the public school sector with lead public school, but in the community itself.
Public schools play a very important role in terms of ensuring that we can grow our city and continue to be successful in Nashville for everyone. We can't leave people behind in that process. So we have to drive the innovation by being effective leaders to lead the way for others to be successful.